BodyBags, where horror lies.
Welcome back to BodyBags. This is week 360. This is going to be a random review. I'll be your host, Jason from Horrific Nightmares. And this week, I picked Wrestle Massacre. Wrestle Massacre is a 2018 film which runs approximately 100 minutes and is directed by Brad Twigg. Now, he directed Trashploitation, Killer Campout, and Fiendish Fables. This stars Richie Alvedo as Randy. He was in The Mountaineer, Bigfoot, The Zombie Club, and some TV. This also stars Tony Atlas as Hercules. Now, he is, of course, the wrestler, and he wrestled from 84 to, I believe, the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. This also stars Julio Bana Fernandez as Owen. He was in Killer Campout and The Chime. Now, this also has cameo appearances by the Raging Bull Manny Fernandez, Nikolai Volkov, Jimmy Hart, and countless others. Now, this, of course, was filmed in my neck of the woods, which is Maryland, also Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Virginia. Now, this was originally done by Fuzzy Monkey Studios, and they've done a lot of movies around in my area, so it's kind of neat that this one is actually distributed by Wild Eye, as you can see up here. They also distributed Brutality, which is another Fuzzy Monkey film called Frames of Fear 2, was the other title for that. Now, this Wrestle Massacre was actually also put out by Fuzzy Monkey Studios, and it was developed from a short on an anthology called Frames of Fear Part 1. And this was actually probably the most popular short on Frames of Fear 1, so they decided to turn it into a full-length feature film. Now, this follows Randy. Randy has dreams of being a wrestler. He is currently a landscaper, and everybody pretty much is down on Randy. He gets fired for, well, he's checking out one of the guy's wife in the shower, but they always give him a hard time, and kind of nobody likes him. Even his father, who was a wrestler, which is played by Nikolai Volkov, Randy wants to follow in his father's footsteps, but his father is constantly embarrassed by him. After attending a wrestling camp and he gets humiliated, Randy snaps and starts basically killing everyone that gets in his way. Now, he is in love with this one girl who, her boyfriend is used to be one of his customers in landscaping. So he's trying to make his way to her. He's somehow influenced by a demon or something like that in order to start killing people. But it's it's a pretty interesting horror comedy, and it's actually listed as a horror comedy. The short was more or less a slasher film, straight out slasher film with tons of gore. It had a little bit of comedy in it, but this is pretty much just a straight horror comedy. This is very low budget. Of course, this comes from Wild Eye. I love Wild Eye. They're a great company. They are definitely where it's at with independent horror. But this is low budget, so just keep in mind what you're getting yourself into if you decide to view this one. I definitely recommend it for slasher fans. It is a fun movie. And don't forget to check out everyone else on BodyBags. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.